I was 15 years old, and then Chief Mr. Lynn Kelsey came to the high school looking for teenage men to become volunteer firemen. The current force at that time, a lot of the men worked in the Memphis area and weren't available during the day to make calls. So when we were in high school, they had a siren on the water tower. And anytime there was a fire, they would blow the siren, and all the high school boys would run to the fire station and man the fire apparatus and make the calls. I grew up sort of in a firefighting family. A lot of my uncles worked for the Memphis Fire Department. I had one uncle that coached me in Little League Little League baseball. He was a captain on the Memphis Fire Department. I had a great uncle that was a division chief, and his son followed in his footsteps, and I was always around it and thought that's what I wanted to do for a living. And I almost went to work for Memphis before I came to work at Collierville. I talked to them about getting on, but I was a little young at that time. I think one that stands out is the Rayburn Hotel on the square. It was, a lot of the people nowadays never had the opportunity to see it. It was a two-story pre-Civil War hotel that stood on the south end of the square on the east side. I believe it was in the mid-'80s, early '80s. It totally burned down, and that stands out in my mind because it took a lot of manpower and a lot of equipment, and to not only put the fire out but to protect the other buildings around the square.